Hi, I'm just finishing up the service on your Can-Am Defender. No major issues with this guy. It's in pretty good shape, it seems to be anyway. I haven't had it out for a test drive yet. So I have that to do, and I'm also going to run it up the operating temperature, make sure the cooling fan's working the way it's supposed to. The couple of things that I did note, actually there's two things that need to be replaced, and another that I'm just going to give you a sort of a heads up on. So I'll do that one first. So yours has quite a bit of weight on the back, especially with that box. And these ones, now the eyelets in the piston are pretty heavy on these ones. But I have seen over time, especially in the winter season, when you get snow buildup, for some reason you have to open the box and stuff, it can quickly open up really fast. And I've actually seen these break either at the top or down at the bottom. I do believe all the newer Polarises and stuff now, the older ones, so if you went back to like a 2015 or something like that, they were just like this, but the newer ones actually have a cable on them that's a little bit shorter than the piston run, so that they can't open so fast that they break. So just a sort of a heads up for you that when you open these boxes up, your cargo box, just make sure that you keep a good handhold on it. I know a Polaris piston is like $150. I imagine a Can-Am one's probably similar, so you don't want to have to spend that. Next, air filter inner is pretty much beat. I sometimes can tap those out and get a little bit more time out of them, but that one there, I'm going to say that you should replace it. The coolant, usually I would top that up, but that one's pretty much almost to the max mark now, so I'm going to leave that where it is, and I'll just make sure the coolant is cycling and everything the way it's supposed to. The only other issue that I found on it, on the front end, especially on this side, there's a play in the outer tie rod end, probably about half as much on this outer tie rod end. So if you want me to replace those now, then I can do that. I can grab a air filter and a couple of tie rod ends, and I can have that all done for you. I also noted that the tires on it, so usually the tire pressure on these is 14 front, 18 rear with the stock tires. Sometimes people will run just a pound or two more with the aftermarket, but I just set them at 14 and 18. But the fronts were both at like 7, and the rears were like at 8 or 9. So maybe it's just been a long time since air was put in the tires. If it's been sitting unused for a while. If not, then just keep an eye on that. Make sure that you don't have multiple slow leaks, although I can't imagine that's the problem. Usually it's not 4 of them, but anyway, just something for you to look out for, because you don't want your tires to wear funny and have to put new tires on it. Tires are going right through the roof for prices and stuff like that now. I think that was about it. I changed the front and the rear diff fluids in it. It's 75/90 front and rear, and this Can-Am, unlike its bigger brothers, doesn't have a separate gear case fluid that has to be changed. It's all common. The gear case and the engine sump is all common. It just takes, instead of taking the normal Can-Am 2 liters of engine oil, it takes 3. So that's all done too. Anyway, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll send along how much for the air filter and the tie rod ends shortly. Anyway, have a great day.